Alrighty guys, welcome on back to some more SaGa Frontier 2 Remastered. Last time, we had to explore a little bit more with Ginny and find out what happened to her father Rich. We went back to where he had his last stand, and she was able to mourn her father, as well as teaming up with her grandfather Will, and our last party member, who's not in the party yet, but that will be Mathia here in a second. We also got to witness the Battle of Han Nova, where the fake Gustave took over the city of Han Nova. And now it's finally time to infiltrate Gustave's stronghold. Let's get into it. What's with the old man and the little girl? We're recruiting troops, sure, but there's no way we can take these two. The ones we'll be fighting are myself, this girl here, and those two in the back. Gramps and the girl are relatives of mine. My choices were to either bring them here with me or let them go hungry. I heard Lord Gustave is providing food for women, children, and the elderly, so here we are. That much is true. Lord Gustave is a benevolent man after all. Fine. Just know that you'll have to work that much more to pay for everything they get. Wouldn't have it any other way. And so, we have our whole team together. We can go ahead and check on what we got here. Sandworm Staff, the Screamer, and a Cinderstone. What is Screamer? Let's check it out. Should be right here. Oh, just a 27. That stinks. I think we've had one before. And so we have Mathia in the party as well. Let's go ahead and get Mathia equipped real quick. She is our... Oh, she's not going to be there. I do unfortunately have to bench another person here. And as cool as Gustave is, Ginny's just a better sword user. Gustave is unfortunately outclassed because you actually can't change his swords at all. So, we want to go ahead and bring in the strongest characters we possibly can, Ginny being one of them, with her keepsake stone axe. This thing is insane. 40 damage, it's kind of wild. Go ahead and give her the stone shield. We'll give her the battle mage armor, but I might change that here in a second. We'll give her the... we'll give her pop shoes for now. Scale visor, and silver gloves. However, I want to check this first. Looks like bone breastplate's probably going to be better. It is. Pop shoes. Looks like we can get... There might not be anything better than pop shoes, actually. There isn't anything better than here. Yeah, we can get the beast tag, and then for gloves, pretty sure most things are actually better. Canary heart. There might be some better stuff on the other characters I have benched right now, but I'm not going to change it around just because I like to make sure they're all equipped just in case. And so, we're all set there. Any better parameters? Because the only unfortunate thing is she is lacking significantly in the WP department. Let's see, any better axe users, or is it just Tyler? I give her Patrick, but that would just decrease everything. Yeah, looks like Tyler's going to be the best bet, so she's basically going to be pure damage, and she doesn't have much WP going for her. I can give her another character, but I don't think that's worth it. And so, whenever you're ready, we can explore a little bit. So this is Han Nova. We actually built this town a long, long time ago, for one reason. We want to go find a secret digger that you can only get if you, She's always here, so I can't help but putting everything... Oh, cool. You could only get if you did 3 of the exact same districts, which was the entertainment district. Gave us an achievement all the way back then, and the only way to get the final digger in the game, which is the only way to get all of them, is to do that. So it is finally, after probably over 10 to 15 episodes, paying off. I'm trying to take a load off, but you won't let me. No one else will let me. I was trying to rest here, but I guess I don't really need to. You got anything for me? Go away. Okay. So, whenever you're ready, you can actually just move around to whichever district you want to go to. We're going to go to this entertainment district up here, and we'll talk to you. This one's pretty cheap. Yeah, it is. It's for entertainment. Hello there. How do you like Han? Since you've come all this way, please take this. No, really, take it. This, too, is all part of my duty as the Emperor of Entertainment. Ha ha ha. Our final digger has joined the squad, and we get an achievement called Rolling Deep. That is every single one you can get in the game. Any new Game Plus runs, you can actually make this a better... It is for sure. Hey, take a look at this. It'll be 100. Sure. Red ore. You scored a good deal. Oh, I'm sure I did. You can check out all the entertainments if you want to. They're all going to say Entertainment District because that's all we invested in. Just waiting for a friend. I'm currently on duty, so Come on, don't be such a stiff. We'll make it worth your while, alright? Yeah, not much here for us. So, we'll just head on up here to the commons. Long live Lord Gustave! Lord Gustave, please guide us to salvation! No doubt about it. That sinister anima. It's the egg. Are you okay, Grandpa? You're shaking all over. We need to leave right away. Just as I sensed the egg must have sensed my anima as well. We've got a rat problem. It will be taken care of at once. And so here we are. Just kind of throws you into it there. We have some new enemies we can fight. We'll go to double verticals. Actually, Tornado Slash could probably get rid of everything here. We have Will back here with his first real combat in quite a while. We'll go for some Stone Strikes. As for Premieria here, we'll go for double thrust. And then for Mathia here, we'll just go for some... we'll just Tomahawk. But I don't think any of this is going to matter, because I'm pretty sure I'm just going to one-shot with Jenny right off the bat. Yup. Ooh, not quite. That'll do it. Oh my gosh, wow, this is a strong one. Takes everyone to hitting it, and it still doesn't kill. Wow. Sure. We'll try to leave. Great. Just a free win. Got some reinforced armor. That's a new armor set. Better for you by any chance? No, way not better for you. Bunch of new enemies here. We're just gonna go ahead and keep trying to take care of them. Come on. Just get a kill? Not quite, but we can do the leave again, so anytime I get that chance, I will take it. This is one of your final chances to just grind for XP, so I'm going to try to fight a bunch of these enemies. This is I wouldn't say it's a long chapter, but it is one of the longer chapters. So we'll spend this time to go ahead and just kill some things. This is one of the final chapters in the game. We're very quickly coming up on the end. You can actually, the next Gustave chapter we have is the final Gustave chapter in the game. So once you beat that, there is nothing else for Gustave, which, of course, Gustave actually isn't required to beat the game. The only one that is required to beat the game is Will here. However, you can't even get to Will's final chapter, I don't think, without beating some of Gustave's chapters, so more than worth it. You also don't really get the full story unless you've played through both their chapters. Sure, I'll do that. That'll get rid of the most. I'll have everyone else target the land urchin there. Tornado Slash. Perfect. Hit Spider. I don't think I need to dismantle things just yet, but I'm going to check here in a second, because I am pretty sure I have a ton of stuff I don't need anymore. But I also just equipped 6 characters entirely, because they're our final cast of characters. Double Thrust Tomahawk. Perfect. Let me check out my items. Am I good? Yeah, I got so much space. So, whenever you're ready, we'll actually just head inside this cave here. This is a massive area, though. Jesus. It's a wild rose. Sure, I'll take it. It's a snake staff. Sure, I'll take it. 8,000 credits, a Hydra suit, and a Sky Steel armor. Let's go check that out. Sky Steel armor is not going to be... Ooh, honestly, it actually might be better there. What was the other thing I got? I'm not seeing it anymore. We'll give him the Sky Steel armor. Was it... Maybe it was a headband of some kind? No, interesting. Let me check my items, since it'll automatically go to the bottom. Hydra suit. Can I check it on you? Yeah, okay. Got it. So, because I have the headband equipped, I wouldn't be able to see it. Got it, got it. Honestly... Yeah, I'll put it on you. And I'll just give you, like, a Stardust here. And then I'll give you Arcstone. I'll just see what's the best. Dull Ring, because you're actually... That is your item. That's a good spot. So, when you get all that treasure, we'll go ahead and head on out. So this is where you've been hiding. My special forces will be the end of you. This is the little girl who was controlling the grass. She did become one of the generals, so this is the plant general who found us. We'll have everyone else target this orange one. Berry Dance. Ooh, that might have actually stopped her attack. That one's gonna die. Ooh! Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, let me Tornado Slash again. That's lethal. I'm gonna use water on Mathia here. Ooh, this is bad. Come on. Mathia, get up. Ginny, get up. Is it just specifically I can't use... What is that status effect? Beer? Okay, cool. So, it just sometimes won't act. Awesome. Tomahawk you. Okay, good. That should kill. Yep. I just needed that to happen in turn 1. Okay, and so now we just need to get away. Because they're trying to find us here. We'll have some more enemies on the way, but I'm not too worried about them. Ooh, that's going to be solid. I definitely don't want to... Wait, what happened to her item? Oh, this is Will. Okay. Stone Strike that guy. Double Thrust that guy. Honestly, Reaper might be just as good. If she acts first, that's pretty solid. Ooh, actually, it might be worse, because now I don't think she'd get hit. Yeah. Her using Reaper is not as good, because it doesn't one-shot everything. We'll go ahead and leave them, though. Get our levels. Get into another fight. Tornado Slash. Stone Strike. I'm just going to go back to Double Thrusts. And even if we don't kill, we can always leave. Yep. Will staff went up. Perfect. You're actually technically one of my weakest right now, Will, just because you don't have a good inheritance. We actually have a couple optional things we can do while we're in this area. I'm going to be trying to get all of them. But for now, we're just going to try to get rid of all these enemies. Perfect, and then we'll just leave. Actually want to check. Okay, I can go back. There's a secret here, so I just want to make sure I drop a save, because I want to make sure I get both secrets that are in this area. Because they can be easy to miss if you're just not paying attention. Like, if you're just running through, you might just think it's part of the aesthetic. Just go and get rid of them. 2 items, 2 of the last weapons, if not the last weapons you can get in the game. You actually could have bought some weapons from Haunt Nova there if you had other districts besides just 3 entertainment districts. However, the only achievement associated with Haunt Nova is the achievement for doing all 3 entertainment districts and for getting the final digger. So when you get them all, you're in a better spot anyways. So that's why I did the 3 entertainment districts. Get rid of this Horn Buffalo. I actually might one-shot with Tornado Slash, though. It's gonna get rid of the birds for sure, yeah. Okay, we'll go ahead and fight this horn. Actually, I didn't even need to fight this one. This one's actually gonna be weaker. Like, they're not as strong as the other enemies. Tornado Slash. Ooh, doesn't kill the buffaloes. Barely hanging on. I'll fend off, sure. Ginny's sword went up. Perfect, everybody gained a little bit. Oh, looks like there's some ants here. Go away, okay, well. It's really just this blue one that's annoying. Because I can't actually kill it yet. I say yet, but like that means I'll never be able to kill it in one turn because this is about as strong as we'll ever get. Perfect. Looks like we have multiple ways we can go here. I guess well, I can't actually follow the arrow, so I can go anywhere else besides the arrow. So we'll go right first. And I believe this is the tree. Something's not right about this tree. I sense an anima that doesn't belong to a tree. So, just want to make sure. Am I good to go? Yeah, everyone's pretty stacked, so this will be a fight, so we'll go ahead and get into it. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding. Right? Can I just leave and rejoin in? Okay, good. Let's check it out. And so we have a mini boss fight here. We got crimes and a deity. I don't really know if that's a reference or something, but we'll just go ahead and I'm going to actually use Reaper here on this. Just try to maximize our damage across all of them. Oh, well, maybe I didn't need that. Jesus. Looks like the crimes are pretty easy, actually. Wow. I know we fought them before, but I thought they were going to be, like, beefed up ones. Yeah, the deity's a joke, too. Looks like I'll just double vertical, stone strike, double thrust, and tomahawk. Yep, that'll be a combo. This will kill. 34,000. And you get a weapon called Beowulf. This is a quail. This is like one of the only sword quails, but it's a 38 weapon ability, so as you can see, way better than most of our other swords. So if you didn't get Cinderforge, there's Beowulf for you. Cool weapon, it's a beast quail, but unfortunately, I don't need it because I just have a better sword. So we'll continue along our way here. This is basically just where we would have ended up if we would have went south instead. I believe, yep, we can go left or down. And right here we have another enemy. This is a Hopper Dynast. I believe this is different than the other Hoppers we fought before this. It doesn't matter, 9,000 damage doesn't kill. Just to give you an idea of what we're fighting right here. So we're going to Headwind Rush. We will Rock Splitter. We will Heavenly Strike. And we'll Sky Rendezvous. Oh yeah, 3-person combo, Jesus. 14,000 damage. Let's see. And so, there is a chance from that enemy, and it does respawn, you can get the only infinite use axe in the game. It is the only one. However, this keepsake stone axe is very powerful. So I'll do this one more time, and it is not... You have no reason to fight this unless you absolutely want this gold axe. You have a 1 in 128 chance to get this golden axe from this enemy, but you do get a trophy for doing it. So I'm just going to Sky Rendezvous here. Perfect. My sword level increased. WP. My axe went up. 28 chips. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time going for this guy. I won't spend too much time, but I will be right back if I get the golden axe. Alright, so we've been at this for about 20-25 minutes. I've probably done 40, 50, maybe even more runs of this monster. Haven't got it yet, so what I recommend you do, if you want to get this achievement, just go ahead and drop a save. I dropped a backup save right here. So that way, after you've beat the game, or at any point you want to come back and fight it, you can. If it was a better axe, like the best axe in the game, I'd probably just keep sitting here, but it's not. So, I have no reason to keep fighting it. There's no escape. Get them. And so his soldiers turn into frogs again. It should be no problem, honestly. I'm not too worried about this. Rock Splitter, Garm, and Crime. We'll go back to double thrusts. And we'll go back to tomahawks. You're able to do like 3 or 4. I mean, I was able to do like 3 or 4 runs per reload. And then I'd have to reload because I'd be out of SP or WP. Not bad. I suppose I'll just have to take care of you myself. And so, we're fighting the Flame Lord. This is one of 6 generals. Let's get into it. Should just be our strongest attacks here. Honestly, should be no problem. This is one of the reasons I wanted to make sure to drop that save, because if you come in here with no WP or SP, this fight's gonna kill you. Headwind Rush. You can already see we're not doing that much damage. I mean, thousands of damage is a lot of damage, but compared to what we were doing to all the other enemies, not too much more. Or, I mean, yeah, it's not more. It's actually less than what we were doing to other enemies. This should be a good amount, though. 6,000. 9,000. Still doesn't kill. We've probably done over 20,000 of this thing now, and still is not dead. Damn it all. You won't be so lucky next time. And so the Flame Lord runs away. Got a spear, got some chips. And so, we were able to successfully run away. I will drop a save here. Again, I have a backup save right here, just in case I want to come back and get that golden axe just for the achievement. And now, we have a new quest here. Battle of South Mondtop. This is the final Gustave quest in the game. Let's get into it. Troops begin to rally under Gustave following his victory over Count Charles of Jade. Meanwhile, the Lords of the Peace Conference sign a provisional treaty and form an allied army. Leading these united forces is David, the new Count of Jade. They approach Han Nova from 3 directions, north, south, and west. Gustave's armies deploy to meet the Western Army, which makes up the army's primary force. Meanwhile, the troops under Bowles' command intercept the relatively weak Northern Army. Bowles' army skillfully destroys the Northern Army. Up to this point, everything is proceeding exactly as Gustave had planned. However, Bowles' army pursues its retreating enemy, despite being ordered to not do so. Their return to Han Nova is delayed. Once Bowles returned, Gustave was planning to throw all his might against the Allies' core, the Western Army led by David. But Bowles' army does not return from its pursuit, and the Southern Army draws close to Han Nova. It is at this time that Gustave decides to engage using only his current forces. And so, in the early summer of 1305, the historic Battle of South Mondtop begins. What we have to do here is we have to defeat Gustave or survive 8 turns. And we cannot let our headquarters be captured or Gustave be defeated. It is your turn. And you can see here, we have 4 generals here. The 5th general is that lady that attacked us in the cave. I don't know why she's not here. And then the 6th general, Bowles, is running away right now. So, what we want to do here is we actually want to pull our entire troop back. So, we want to push him right here. And then we want to pull you back to here. 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 And you to here. What this is going to do is this basically creates a shield, so that way anybody that comes in here cannot kill me. We'll pull back one more next turn, but this is basically going to give everybody archer support, and we'll be able to keep David safe here. So we're going to end our first turn. This is considered the hardest fight in the game, and it's not even a real fight. It's just a turn-based battle. It's because all of these troops, Isis, Toa, Moy, and Sargon, hit so hard. This guy's just a joke. He's an archer unit. So we're going to go ahead and pull back one more. I am a little concerned, actually, in pulling this back anymore. Reason being that I think if they push us back, they might advance into here. So that might have been a mistake. If they don't push into us next turn, I'll go ahead and push my guys back up one more. Just because I'm a little bit concerned. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to pull them back up. As much as I think we're safe, I'm worried about them pushing my units back and then us losing. So, turn 3, we'll go ahead and end. We should have their elite troops starting to push in here. Okay, this is the only fight I believe we can just straight up win. So we're going to Blazing Dragon and try to get rid of them, because we should get archer support here. Yep. 42. Blazing Dragon, perfect. Gets rid of one of their attacks. Okay. This might kill. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to win because of that kill right there. Man. Pushes him back. Now we have two options here. First is that we can use grasshoppers. Grasshoppers have a chance to stun. Or we can just defend. So, I'm just going to defend. You're playing this game almost entirely defensive. You can see they're doing 64, 37, 60 damage to me. They do a ton, and then I get pushed back. Okay, I'm going to try the grasshopper strategy this time around. Let's see. As long as my guys act first, I'm fine. There's my archers. Grasshopper, cool. This guy's gonna die. Yep. Grasshopper. Okay, I dropped one of them. Grasshopper. Okay, I dropped two of them. Okay, I dropped two of them. That's good. Gonna push in here. Maybe Grasshopper is the strat. Or maybe it's just Blazing Dragon still. Because Blazing Dragon does more damage. Yep, but then I have my archers attack. If Grasshopper was guaranteed to go first, I think it'd be a different story. Yep, there goes one. Ooh, this is a good kill too. No, he only hit one, okay. But Blazing Dragon is strong enough to kill. And we tie, still pushes me back. Man, this is the big fight right here. If I get pushed back here, I lose. Let's just... What's my strongest attack here? I think if I can just rapid volley with everybody, I think that's my best shot. Because they get their archer support. Rapid volley once. He's gonna die. Rapid volley twice. Nope, they got me. Yep. And just like that, they win. And so, we gotta do it again. This is a very, very tough fight. You pretty much have to win. However, part of it is RNG. There's really no way to do this quicker. Let's see. I have one idea here. We'll see if I can do it. Okay, we'll begin. I think if I pull them in like this, I might be in a little bit better spot. Sure, I'll put David in here. Actually, no, just in case they get pushed back, they'll get pushed back to here first. So I think I'll start with this. It's actually going to buy me one less turn because they're just going to push into me quicker. But I think it's going to be worth it. Okay, Sargon's already here. Okay, so let me just Blazing Dragon everybody. If you can kill a unit, then you're golden. But you have to be able to kill the unit. So that's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. So that's Sargon's unit gone. Perfect. That gets rid of one of them. And then Toa pushes in here. So we'll do the same thing. Blazing Dragon everybody. And again, as long as RNG is good and they aren't targeting the same guy twice, you're in a good spot. Or a combo attack. Like right there we don't win. Because they get rid of one immediately. Good block. And that's going to be all the damage they can do. So we'll actually win this fight, and I don't think we'll be pushed back. Because we have, yep, good. Yep, we push them back. And then you can go a little bit on the offensive now if you wish. Because I think, yeah, he still only has 2 troops. So if you wanted to, you could actually move him up and probably take out, I forget his name. You could probably take him out, Toa, pretty easily, but I think I'm still just going to end my turn. I think it's risky, but I'm afraid that if we push too close to Gustave, he'll attack. That's the reason I'm doing this. I think we're going to do the same strategy, rapid volleys. Don't know how they got up to my archers, but whatever. Oh, because they can push up too. Yeah, that's right. They're going to grasshopper me and stun all my guys. Great. We're still fine. We are still fine. We're going to have archer support here. And then I think I can get rid of their archer on my next turn. Okay. That gets rid of one of my guys entirely. Yep. That gets rid of another one of my guys entirely. But two of my guys survive, so it's a tie, which means I technically lose. Okay, no, I defended. This is going to get rid of this entire troop, though. There's no way we survive this. I'll just go for Blazing Dragons. There's no reason not to. In the hopes that I can act first. Nope, that's going to get... Oh, good block, good block. Yeah, that's going to get rid of one of my guys. And this will probably get rid of the second one. Yep. There goes that troop. Okay. I'm still in a decent spot. So what we're going to do here. So I'm going to move in with... I have to put David, like, right here. I'm going to move in with you. He's got 3 troops there. I'm going to move in with you. I'm going to try to get this kill. I'm going to have archer support. He won't, because these are the archers. Come on. And there goes one of my guys. And just like that, I don't kill their archers. It's pure RNG. And it's kind of frustrating, because you can be having such a good attempt, and it can all go down the drain. Because I leave him, and sure... Oh, he had nowhere to retreat to. I did take it. That's awesome. Okay. I think what I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to move him in to attack Moy. Right, because Moy has 3 troops. Where do I move him in to attack? Ooh. I'm moving him in to attack Isis, because Isis is technically in the best spot to kill me right now. Because she can just push into David's space. Double vertical's fine. Crosscut's fine. Perfect. He hit someone that hasn't attacked yet. Hit someone that's already attacked. Ooh, this might kill. Nope, I'm good. Okay, that's Isis's troop completely gone. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and move you into here. And then I want to... I think I want to defend now. Do I think I can take Moy out? Yes. I do. I do think I can take Moy out. I'll go for it. This will leave only 1 troop left. And as long as the AI is smart here, on my end... Okay, it gets rid of the first one. That gets rid of my guy. Oh, you attacked the wrong one. Magma Implosion. No. Moy's still hanging on. But I can get my archer in here. And I just have to have them hit 1 time. Just double verticals. Everyone double vertical. Everyone should be using the bow, by the way, but... Okay. We're in a good spot. Then we'll move these guys in. Yep, there's Gustave. That's exactly what I was worried about. I pushed too far up. Okay. This is going to be a tough fight here. Blazing Dragon, Blazing Dragon, Blazing Dragon. I have archer advantage still, but it doesn't matter because they one-shot me anyways. You're attacking the wrong guys here. That's fine. Okay. We lose that, but Toa's extinguished. 3 troops versus 3 troops. Do I think I could take this? No, not really. But I prefer to get a 3-trooper as opposed to losing one of my 4s. So, let's go ahead and just Blazing Dragon. If with good RNG, I can take this. Nope. You got the first attack. Yeah. That's fine. I'm still in it. We'll go ahead and push you up here. You'll be able to take this guy, no problem. I just need to act first. Perfect, I do. Okay. Then we'll move him up. And then we'll move another archer up. So, this is actually where it's going to start getting a little dangerous. I'm going to pull this archer back. I'm going to move this troop up. And I'm going to move David up. just to like right here. These guys are almost unkillable. Almost. My entire goal here is just to survive. I'm going to try Blazing Dragons. I truly don't know if I can kill a single one, but there is only one way to find out. Yep, 140 damage, 97 damage, 152 damage, 165 damage, 30 damage. There is no way to survive that. So, I might actually be able to survive this one because it's not his troops, but I'm just going to defend in hopes that I don't lose all my guys. Okay, that's good RNG right there. Okay, same thing. We're just going for defense. I think the only way you beat these guys is if you're willing to sacrifice entire units. I would like to give this a shot. I just don't know if it's worth it. I'll move you in here because I just need to be able to push them back. So let's try... it's tough because do I go for the kill or do I go for grasshoppers? I'm going to go for grasshoppers. If I can get the stuns, I'm going to be in a better spot. Nope, 129. It's not worth it. Yeah, I basically just lost this troop because I decided to attack. We're just going to go... We're going to pull him back. And we're going to end our turn. Yeah, we're just getting to our turn. He's going to push in one more time. I'm just going to defend. I have to make it 2 turns. That's it. Just got to survive 2 turns. I got rid of all the generals, too, which is insane. Okay, I'm going to be pushed back because of that. The problem is the pushback, right? Because Gustave's troops are advancing, he's just going to keep going forward. It's going to put me in a really bad spot. Yep, they pushed back again. Okay, I pushed back again. Oh, this is getting dangerous now. Okay. I think I just have to defend again. Yeah. Let's end our turn. The thing is, they're just going to push in on the end of their next turn, and I'm not going to make it to the end of turn 8. And I think that's going to be a loss. I think I'm going to have to restart again. And this isn't easy. This is like, I mean, you guys can see, but this is like an 8-minute, 10-minute fight just to get to this point, you know? And it's kind of annoying. Defend, 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 defend. There's nothing you can do. I mean, you just can't beat these guys. They hit you for like 125 and they will act before you. Yep, pushing me back again. Here's David's army, but I don't think they're any better, actually. Oh, wow, beast. Because that's David, I guess. Yep. Now it's my turn. And there's really no reason to even fight this. Because there's no way you win it. So, I'm just going to go all out. I'll just send all my guys in. I'll just blazing thrust the same guy over and over again in hopes that I can kill one of them. $130. $108. As he got a block. Look at that. Okay. I just get repelled there. Sure, we'll move you into here. Blazing Dragon. Blazing Dragon. Blazing Dragon. Blazing Dragon. Yep, insta-kill. Killed that guy. Killed that guy. Look at this, one Blazing Dragon. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see any other way around this. Yep, pushes me back again. Sure, I'll get David in here. Maybe David can kill. Whoa, Verdant Tusk, no way. Grasshopper, Blazing Dragon, Blazing Dragon, Blazing Dragon. These are sequential battles, and I still can't do anything. Yep. I killed one of them. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and end my turn. There's not much else I can do here. He just has to push in once. He's going to kill my troops. There's nothing I can do. I would have to get incredibly lucky 3 turns in a row and not lose a single troop. Nope, already lost one. He wins right here. And he pushed in. And I lose. I can see myself going at this for hours. So I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. I'm going to keep attempting this. And whenever I've beat it, I will be back. Okay, so I think we have a good run. This is technically just the next attempt, but it's been like 10 minutes. So I just went full aggro off the bat, pushed like this entire unit of 5 up, while slowly getting rid of the generals. These 2, and there's a third here, but he got wiped out, have been focusing on these right side, which was Isis and this archer here. And this should slow them down from the very start. So he's going to attack. At the, I believe, beginning of turn 5 is whenever, or maybe it's turn 4, their turn. We'll find out after this, is when these guys actually start moving. So as long as I have at least one guy standing at the end of these turns, I'm fine. He just gets pushed back a little bit. Yeah, their turn, turn 4, is whenever they start attacking. So as long as you can make it, as long as you have guys up front by their turn, turn 4, you're in a good spot. Now, unfortunately, David's one of these units up here just because he happened to get up there. So we're going to try to pull him back. Again, it's unlikely that, because if you don't attack on your turn, you'll always regenerate and pretty much be at 4 troops every combat phase. And they would have to one-shot every single one of your guys, which I don't believe is possible with defend. This is the fight I'm most worried about, actually. These guys have been giving me so many problems just because of bad RNG, and they wiped out one of my units entirely, so I'm a little concerned. It's this stuff right here. Yeah, they're going to get a double thrust, which is going to kill. Ooh, no, 68. Fantastic. This should be a win. I've been fighting these archers units like every turn, and they somehow keep surviving. But that wipes out them, which means now I can pull these guys in. So let's start by pulling David back. Then we'll pull him up here, so that way we have a front right there. We'll pull the archer over here. And we'll pull you. Sure, we'll go one to the left. Then we're just going to end our turn. Because, again, you're not killing David. Or you're not killing Gustave. There's just no way. It might be possible. Maybe. Every single guide I have seen has said it is impossible to kill David. I think maybe if you got every single unit to attack at the same time, so every unit was alive, and every unit was attacking, and you were getting archer support every time, and RNG was in your favor where they spread their attacks out like this, and your guys get blocks and stuff, I think there's a chance that you could kill him. That is so much RNG, it's not worth it to do anything besides defend. Okay. It's now back to my turn. So again, we're going to pull David back. We're going to put him right here. We're going to put him right here. That's all we need to do. We're going to end our turn. We're on turn 6, and they have only moved one space every single turn, which I think is like the only way to win this. So, defend, defend, defend. Oh, not thrust, defend. Okay. Yeah, we lose, that's fine. Defend, 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 defend. It's unfortunate because these archer units have a little bit more little less HP, but as long as every unit doesn't get one shot, you're pretty much in the clear. They're going to get right up to your base. So the only way to win this is to get aggressive, push your guys up while dealing with the generals, and then make sure before their turn on turn 4, you have people right in front of them. Because they're just going to keep going straight. They're never going to go a different direction. This kind of sucks, but I'm going to pull him back just so he can get pushed back, because I think we actually only lost someone because they couldn't get pushed anywhere. So I'm actually really hoping I didn't mess up right here, and I'm hoping they can only move one space forward, because if they can move 2, I just lost. Okay, good. He's always going to prioritize moving one space forward. That's very nice, because this is easily the hardest fight in the game. When I've spent over 30 minutes on this fight alone, maybe even closer to 40, this is a very tough fight. Perfect. He's going to push back 1. This guy hopefully will be pushed to the side, but it doesn't really matter because I just have to survive one more turn, and I have guys in that row. Okay. Okay, this is the final turn. All we have to do is hit end turn, because we win. We're only going to move up one space. We're just going to defend, 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 defend. This might be David's team, actually. No, because I pulled David back 1, specifically so David didn't get attacked in the off chance they one-shot everybody in a single rotation. I don't think it's possible, but just to be safe. They might be able to one-shot these archers, actually. Perfect. And the final turn. Just defend. Even if we didn't defend and we tried attacking here, we would still win, because we just had to make it to the end of turn 8. That's insane. You basically have to play how it wants you to play, but also you have to be perfect about it and have good RNG. And that is the end of turn 8. You get an achievement. David claimed victory in Battle of South Mountaintop. The Southern Army, led by the Duke of Lobholz, arrives. David is victorious. After the Battle of South Mountaintop, the Lords gather at Honnova for the official signing of the peace treaty. It is ultimately signed by a vast majority of the Lords and free cities from across the world. This treaty becomes known as the Honnova Accord, after the location where its signing took place. Following the treaty's signing, a number of lords gave speeches. The speech given by David, the Count of Jade, and key figure of the Accord, remains in the hearts of the people to this very day. My friends, at long last this day has finally come. People have gathered from across the world to work hand in hand, all so we might achieve peace. And yet, much has been lost along the way. Sweat and tears have been shed, and the anima of many has been lost. We must never forget the precious sacrifices that have been made so that we could stand here today. The peace we welcome on this day is owed to the efforts and hardships of those who came before us. Chief among them, of course, being the late Lord Gustave, founder of this city of Honnova. It was by his hand that we were thrust into a new era, an era of steel and technology. Among you, there may perhaps be those who consider Lord Gustave to be a man who disrupted the order of our world, a man who plunged us into a period of strife and chaos. However, What Lord Gustave taught us was that a person can, of their own will, become whoever they wish to be. He has proven that what people are, or what they can become, is not decided by their birth, or by their anima. There were many around Lord Gustave who supported him throughout his endeavors. Even a man as great as him required the aid of friends, of trustworthy companions. And so we, people not of their same caliber, must rely on one another all the more if we are to thrive in our journey through this life. Ideally, it would have been my father Charles standing before you here today. I may not be the best of men, but I swear to dedicate all that I am to upholding and defending this hard-won treaty. True to his words. Can I go back? Many refer to this period as David's Peace, and his name is praised throughout the 1,000 years that follow. 1220, Gustave is born. 1227, Gustave was exiled. In 1227, he leaves his homeland. 1232, Gustave was 12 years old. 1233 to 1235, he learned how to forge steel. In 1235, he went to his first dungeon with his friend Flynn. He had his reunion with his, what is considered to be a wife, in 1236. 1239, his mother passed away. Her anima returned to the world. In 1240, he conquered Wide. In 1242, he joined the pirates, and in 1245, his father passed away. 1247, he landed on the northern continent. 1248, he had his Battle of Bucket Hill, defeating his half-brother. 1248, he reunited with his siblings. 1249, he constructed his own city, Han Nova. In 1250 to 1255, his brother had his son go through the firebrand ceremony, and his nephew was killed, causing his brother to become a beast. 1251, his best friend Kelvin married his sister, Mary. In 1256, he exterminated a cult, and in 1257, he joined up with Will. In 1260, he met an assassin. In 1261, he took the city of Lobos. In 1246, his general passed on. In 1269, he was raided in the southern fort, and him, his friend Flynn, and Johann the Assassin were never seen again. Kelvin succeeded him in 1269. And then in 1271, Han Nova was taken. In 1277, they decided to have a battle, and Kental died in 1288. And Kelvin had his last battle in 1289. 1305, they finally decided to have peace again. In 1305, Kelvin's son passed away, and in 1305, we finally had peace in the northern continent. And that was Gustave's entire story. Next time, we'll finish up everything that Will has to offer. I will see you guys then.